Yes, I suppose it's population. So question tag. I asked a question and the question tag. So last time, so in our last class we studied about cause and reverse, right? And I'm so sorry I've not been able to post exercise related to it. I will get it done by today's evening, right? Today's late night. By late night, I'll just have it done. So please do that also. And if possible, your question tag company. Question tag is already there, I suppose, right? Question tag company exercise in it. Building exercise, try to solve it. All right, love. So let's get straight into our topic matter. And let me begin this take. All right, so tag question. Write it down. Question tag or tag question. You may call it adjuvant, right? Question tag or tag question. So like always, my question is, what is question tag? What is the term? At the beginning of our any topic, I would like to know the definition. So I think you've heard this term, haven't you? Have you heard this term, Lisa?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you've heard the term. So how do you define it? What is question tag? Any idea? Anything?
Question directly, sir.
Yes, Sudhin?
To ask questions indirectly.
Others?
Sure गर्नुलाई होला sure गर्नलाई question sure गर्नलाई
Confirm गर्नुलाई हो. All right, much like Mahindra said, right? Was it you, Mahindra, who said the answer? So let's write its definition. What is a question tag, eh? So I suppose you have known about the price tag, have you? Price tag, I hope you've heard the term, have you?
Yes, sir.
What is the price tag? Is the song by this is it? Not exactly. No. So I didn't mean song. Label, mark. Right? Marked, but that determines price of some product. That could be an outfit or something like that. What a label, right? So question tag what a label, what a mark, but it is not attached to something, but it is put at the end of a sentence. Question tag was a collective layer. Price could taxi our product my users, right? It is attached to the product, to the outer part of the product. Your question tag, it is attached at the end of a sentence. And much like I suppose it was Mahindra, right? Mahindra said, so let's define question tag. Question tag is a mark or a tag, right? Put at the end of a sentence. Put at the end of the sentence that what does it do? That aims at verifying some idea or information. Confirm गर्ने. Confirming भन्नाले राम्रो सुन्दैन, verifying. त्यसले verify गर्छ. Verify भनेको confirm गराउने काम के जस्तै हैन. Love question tag पनि अलिकति फरक खालको question हैन. Englishमा चाहिँ it is said that primarily there are two different types of question. So yes no question and WH question. Right? So question tag is a kind of secondary question. Right? If you include it also, then we find that in English there are three different kinds of sentences. English magic for sentences. So many times, they differ in terms of their uses. Perfect questions, right? After use answer for right? So when do we use WH question? What use WH question use when do you use it? Like Subin and I met for the first time, and before this we've never crossed paths of each other, right? And all of a sudden I wanted to learn about Subin, right? And the first thing I would like to learn about him is obviously the name, right? And it's a little bit name is Subin, right? Hey friend, and Susan Priya, and you are, right? Something like that. I'll begin the conversation, right? अब एकैचोटि सुबिनलाई कहिले पनि चिनेको छैन बोल्नु मन लाग्यो हैन Can I just say is your name Bhargabahadur? Is your name Mahesh भन्नु मिल्छ मैले सुबिनलाई without meeting him ever before भन्नु त भन्दा Can I just say hey buddy is your name Hari? Subin will tell me oh god how on earth why Hari? Who's Hari? I am not Hari. You will get offended and so I didn't have any idea about what his name might be. So 100% no information or no idea. No idea, no information. Because before this, Subin and I had never crossed each other's paths. And we never ran into each other. So I didn't have any idea. So I better use WH question at that point. I'd say, hey friend, I'm Susan Priya. And may I know your name, please? Or what is your name? I know. What is your name, if you don't mind me asking? Hey friend, I'm Susan Priya. And what is your name, if you don't mind me asking? It's Subin. So I used the WH question at that point. We are in the cadet class. Let's say, digital method to Ramnos, and I'm Sudhi. Your name appears on the screen. Our screen man, whenever we are in the physical class, except if you have identity card, right? Identity card, I can just take a look at identity card and just find the name. But to put now, every day I प्रत्येक दिन आयो चाहिँ सुबिनलाई ए व्हाट इज योर नेम भन्यो भने के हुन्छ आज पनि आयो व्हाट इज योर नेम भन्यो ए व्हाट इज योर नेम भन्यो भोलि पनि आयो ए व्हाट इज योर नेम बाडी भन्यो हैन हे फ्रेन्ड्स व्हाट इज योर नेम भन्यो तेस्रो दिन पनि one day you will get so pissed off that you might rather hit me with a dust or something. I don't want to be in your class. I don't want to be in the class with a teacher who can't even remember a single name. What will you teach me about the whole course? Forget it, all right. I'm leaving. And I would rather have to convince you, hey, man, this is all I'm sorry, right? And which I don't want. So, even about double expression again and again, won't be good. Subin might get offended, right? Then, topic name Q, one example, this topic name Q, one example. Sat even asking, right? See, maybe this sir is making fun of you. And his friend might start laughing at him, and obviously he will get pissed off, right? So, our boli pani bhetu, parcha pani bhetu, that won't be good. Our boli pani parcha bhetu, at least I will have some idea about his name. I may not know his exact name, since I teach lots of students, right? But at least boli to parcha I'll come into the class and I'll ask, is your name Suresh? He will be happy that at least he remember the first SU and he will correct me happily. No, so it's not Suresh, it's Subin. He will correct me this way. So I better use Yashna question. Is your name Suresh or is your name Subin? So I go with Yashna.
Isn't it one?
Your name is Suresh, isn't it? So question tag Yashna question.
Yes, yes.
Yes, no question. About 50% idea or 50% no idea, same thing, I know. 51 is the same. 50% idea, 50% no idea. So I'm 50% sure about this name, but still, I may be still confused, I know. About so to the answer, pass the is your name Subin? Is your name Subin? Now that won't work out very. I know we won't get along in a good manner with this one. That's very happy. So they get the name Subin one, Rota, one.
Pagal bhayo bhन्छ नि
On the agent, Pagal he may hit me with the duster, you know, who knows?
Yeah.
You know, because we don't just tempt person, you know. Anything might go in his hand, go in his hand. You know that, right? When man gets pissed off. So the thing now is I'm confident now, right? I walk inside the room, strutting my chest out, and I come to him and I say, your name is Subin, isn't it? I think when he's oh, no, this man looks confident today. I'll even give a confirm verifying the right? So verifying I go with question tag now. So I would tell, your name is Subin, isn't it? So I sound more confident. I'm more confident about that his name is Subin. I'm confident. But little space say verify confirm space there. अब क्वेसन ट्याग भनेपछि के रहेछ त क्वेसन ट्याग इज टाइप अफ क्वेसन that you use to verify certain information, right? Or idea. Verify. So a question tag has a big importance because अब तपाईलाई होमवर्क दिन होमवर्क गराउनु भने असाइनमेन्ट गराउनु भने तपाईहरु कहिले पनि असाइनमेन्टै गर्दैन एक दिन
ल्याङ्ग्वेजलाई अलि मिठास पनि ल्याउँछ हैन सर यसले अलिकति
धेरै मिठास ल्याउँछ हैन अब यसको युजेज धेरै फरक रहेछ नि जस्तै म एउटा सानो एक्जाम्पल दिए तपाईलाई अब let's say suppose and I know you are very obedient people but let's say in the recent days you people turned very lazy, you know, and you have stopped doing assignments and all, right? And I would consider one day, the other day, but I can't consider all the time, you know. So once what happened was like you people got into my nerves when you made me angry, you know. Ani aba ayo ani मैले त्यहाँ चाहिँ अब भोलिपल्ट क्लासमा what have I given you भन्नु भने के भन्छ मलाई मुर्गा बनाइदिहाल्छ नि है एउटाले भन्छ मैले तपाईलाई के दिएको थिए भने what have I given you if I go on with WH question मलाई मुर्गा बनाइदिहाल्छ यहाँले सर के दिनु भएको थियो I don't remember you giving us anything, you know. And some people would have actually did you say that actually I don't remember Billy बनाइदिनु मलाई हैन. If I even ask you, hey, had I given you any work, students? Had I given you any assignments? No, no, sir. No, it will make me low. But if I come and tell, I had given you homework, didn't I? Oh, he still remembers that he had given you homework. I had given you work, hadn't I? Yes, sir. No, you will feel other angrier part of me, which you don't want, right? So anger because I just want to confirm, and I'm pretty sure that I've given you some work. So question tag is something which is very confident. So it is entirely different, right? You can't go with WH question all the time, nor can you always go with yes no question. They have their own uses. So this should be no mere example, right? My introduction. So for the first time, I go with WH question. Second time, third time, I better go with yes no question, and just to make sure, or just to verify, I go with question tag. The question tag is I'm very confident, right, about the statement that I'm making. Budin sir? Sounds fun, right? Anyway. Of question tag ko use if you could use question tag, it really adds beauty and melody to your speaking. And you always want to influence people, right? And with your son, forget we don't want to impress, but when we speak, we want to leave some impact. That is the universal truth, right? Forget impress is different thing, impress is kind of you want to show off or something, but we want to create some impact, create some influence. Create some followers among whenever we are making some speech, you know. So everyone aims for that, right? Now, question tag create uses, right? First of all, let's see its structure. Question tag is structure case of first structure. So structure of a screen first matching the sentence, right? A blank one is a sentence. Sentence version I think it should also clear on the blank one exists no sentence. Right? Let's talk about question tag code say elements question tag compulsorily cadet MCQ question also multiple choice question you simply tick mark right or to insert match add but अरु बेला युज गर्दाखेरि हामीले एउटा MCQ question now that use गर्ने भने चाहिँ comma sentence पछि to create some pairs हैन comma ले pairs गर्छ नि एउटा you know that. So त्यहाँ पछाडी तपाईले के गर्ने भने के गर्नु पर्यो अब त्यसमा चाहिँ जहिले पनि auxiliary verb always. And auxiliary verb is a very interesting elements of English language, right? एकदमै important छ. अब यो भन्दा अगाडि हामीलाई थाहा छ नि how many types of verbs are there in English? How many types? verb कति टाइपको छ त इङ्ग्लिसमा?
Main verb, auxiliary verb.
Very good, two types, right? So main verb and auxiliary verb, right? अब main verb भनेको चाहिँ verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4, verb 5 भयो हैन? पाँचवटा verb 1, verb 2, verb 3, verb 4 and verb 5. यो main verb भयो. Auxiliary verb भनेको चाहिँ helping verb हो हैन? तपाईलाई थाहा छ नि है के छन् helping verb हरु? Can you list them? Or can you name them? है अब yes 25 or 24 भन्छ 24 plus 1 हैन? सबैले write it down. So these are the names of auxiliary verbs, right? Is it was,
were.
Yes. So thereafter comes duty, does. Write it down. Duty, does, and comes has, have, had, right? And thereafter comes will,
would,
can, could, right?
Can, could, shall, should,
may,
might,
must, and after it comes need to,
ought,
dare to, ought, ought, ought. Very good, ought to. Right? Did I miss something? Yes, I missed something. Used to. Round 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 25, yes. 24 plus 1, see, 25. Listen. So these are auxiliary verbs. Right? Now this auxiliary verb, they don't express meaning. They cannot be used independently like we use the main verbs. If I tell you he is, but that does not give complete meaning. Leadership player, but a meaningful sentence to create something. If I go on to tell, I have what? You might raise a question. But if I tell you, I have finished, you will just understand, oh yes, this man must have finished some work. So auxiliary verb, let's say, but helping verb. They help main verb in completing the sentence or in creating a meaningful sentence. So auxiliary verbs are also those known as helping verb. Helping verb, all right, now. So अब comma पछि auxiliary verb अब अर्को कुरा चाहिँ के याद गर्नु पर्यो भने अब यदि तपाईको सेन्टेन्स पोजिटिभ छ भने तपाईको ट्याग नेगेटिभ हुनुपर्छ. So they have inverse relations. Inverse ले के भन्छ त्यसलाई proportional or something like that, right? ल उल्टो हुन्छ रिलेसन. सेन्टेन्स पोजिटिभ हो भने ट्याग नेगेटिभ हुन्छ. है सेन्टेन्समा नेगेटिभ आयो भने ट्याग के हुन्छ?
positive हुन्छ.
Tag positive. Right? And after it, जहिले पनि तपाईले युज गर्नु भनेको pronoun. Pronoun do you know, right? I, we, they, you, right? Subjective pronoun or होइन? I, we, they, you, he, she, it. यिनीहरु मध्ये एउटा युज गर्नुपर्छ तपाईले. बुझिन्छ? त्यसपछि यसलाई पनि अन्डरलाइन लाग्नु पर्यो है. के गर्नु पर्यो अरे? ल let me show you annotation. यसलाई पनि अन्डरलाइन लाग्नु पर्यो. हैन? And the relationship कस्तो हुन्छ रे? Is inverse relationship. यो नेगेटिभ हुँदा
पोजिटिभ हुन्छ.
हुनु पर्यो है. यो पोजिटिभ हुँदा
नेगेटिभ हुन्छ.
यो नेगेटिभ हुनु पर्यो. गुड. So उल्टो रिलेसन के? Inverse relation. So this is all about the structure of question tag. So question tag को elements भनेको यो tag हो. यो चाहिँ जुन छ नि यहाँ at the end मा दिएको यो after sentence comma पछि सुरु हुने यो चाहिँ question tag को लेभल हो अरे के मार्क को यो price tag जस्तै यसलाई कहाँ राखिन्छ नि it is put at the end of a sentence. अन्तिममा राखिन्छ sentence पछि sentence टुङ्ग्यो त्यहाँ पछि राखिन्छ. है and it should always end with a question mark. Question mark something on right? But it's auxiliary verb चाहिँदो रहेछ. अब auxiliary verb positive राख्ने कि negative राख्ने त्यो चाहिँ अब उता sentence हेरेर थाहा हुन्छ हामीलाई. And remember to annotate not भनेपछि you do not use its full form. Right? You rather go with its contracted form. Contracted भनेको घटाइएको not को contracted भने and apostrophe t. Right? You cannot go with annotate not. Annotate not लेख्नु मिल्दैन. बुझिन्छ? अब यहाँसम्म त हामीलाई थाहा पाएको कुरा हो but still a base पढे I would like to go with हैन? ल अब सो टाइप्स अफ एक्जुलरी वर्ब यसको भेराइटी हामीले बुझ्यौ हैन ल सबैले सार्नुस् न यहाँसम्म कपी डाउन सो एनी क्वेशन सो फार
No question.
No question. What about others?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Swani.
No,
How
sir.
may I help you?
स्क्रिनशट गरिसकेको छ अब अगाडि बढौँ भनेको छ
Hey, all right. All right. So may I rob this then?
Sure, sir.
Good luck. All right. So our topics, right? Well, let's go with number one. Term. Number one, Maniko, when auxiliary verb is present, the sentence itself. Sentence ma afai bhairako case 1 है ल case 1 भन्नु बुझ्नु होला 1 number rule यदि auxiliary verb चाहिँ तपाईको sentence मै आको छ भने हैन when sentence itself carries an auxiliary verb हैन such sentence has simplified our work हामीलाई सजिलो बनाएको छ है जस्तै एउटा एक्जाम्पल हेरौँ all right let's write yes Ramesh is my student Ramesh is my student so what should be its question tag well, let's recall the structure that I taught you a moment ago
Isn't he?
yes first number के रे हाम्रो first priority भनेको auxiliary verbs important question tag सबैभन्दा important and if you can derive the auxiliary verb from the sentence तपाईले sentence बाट auxiliary verb derive गर्न सक्नुभयो भने तपाईले question tag पनि राम्ररी गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ you can make WH question you can make yes no question beautifully without an error right त्यो एकदम important lesson छ right and this is interconnected with transformation especially on the transformation lesson you connect it right and question tag and transformation collectively they carry 3 marks in grammar and trust me you don't want to lose it do you want to lose 3 marks no you can't afford to lose if you want to pass right now because there is no back examination is there there is no back examination right that's why you don't want to lose it so Ramesh is my student now auxiliary verb is already there right or you write it down and you just take a look at the sentence again on the left hand side you study the nature is it positive or negative sentence
Positive sentence.
Positive.
English मा चाहिँ sentence मा चाहिँ positive लाई affirmative भन्छ ल के भन्छ रे affirmative and negative I hope you have heard the term have you yes you have heard the term right so affirmative and negative so this sentence is affirmative meaning the tag must be what
Negative.
opposite negative so negative बनाउन we do not use it annotate not लेख्दैनौं हैन हामी short form मा so short form चाहिँ जहिले पनि कनेक्ट भएको हुन्छ तपाईलाई थाहा छ कि थाहा छैन यो नट लेख्दाखेरि चाहिँ फुल फर्म लेख्दा there must be space does not is not हैन would not there is one exception to this rule एउटा चाहिँ exception छ ल exception भन्नु बुझ्नुहुन्छ नि अपवाद यो नियम भन्दा हैन can not चाहिँ सँगै लेखिन्छ have you noticed or not but याद गर्नु भएको छ can not चाहिँ फुल फर्ममा पनि सँगै लेखिन्छ अरु भनेपछि त्यसमा बीचमा स्पेस चाहिन्छ
Can't चाहिँ हुँदैन
can't त भइहाल्यो नि can't युज गर्नु भएन अब तपाईले कसरी युज गर्ने हैन अब यो एन्टी चाहिँ जोडेर लेख्नु पर्छ हैन जस्तै does not does my space there not here doesn't हैन is not or isn't right would not or wouldn't हैन ल अब मैले भन्नु खोजेको चाहिँ त्यो not लेख्दा पनि can सँग चाहिँ ट्रान्सफर है यो चाहिँ अब अलिकति एक्स्ट्रा इन्फर्मेसन अलराइट सो हामीले त अब यहाँनेरि कन्ट्र्याक्टेड फर्ममा लेख्नुपर्छ सो इजन्ट लेख्यौँ अब लेखेपछि मैले के भनेको थिएँ यहाँ पछाडि प्रोनाउन चाहियो हामीलाई व्हाट डु वी नीड अ प्रोनाउन सो रमेशको प्रोनाउन के हो रमेश इज नट अ प्रोनाउन हैन रमेश इज अ नाउन पर्टिकुलर And so Ramesh being a boy here, third person, so use he. So Ramesh is my student, isn't he? Got it? Good. Like about here. So let's write it down. So I am your friend. Okay. This is something not asking yourself a question, right? म तिम्रो साथी हो र ए भनेर भनेको हैन म तिम्रो साथी हो किन भन त
Aren't I?
है यसमा यस्तो टर्म हो अब एउटा कुरा चाहिँ के भन्न चाहन्छु भने इंग्लिशमा जस्तो एमन्ट भन्ने देयर इज नो सच वर्ड देयर इज अ वर्ड एम नट है बट देयर इज नट वर्ड नोन एज एमन्ट त्यही भएर यसमा चाहिँ यु गो विथ आरन्ट आई
Yes.
अनयुजुअल छ है किन हैन किन हामी युज गरेको बिकज इन इंग्लिश देयर इज नो सच वर्ड एज एमन्ट अब एम नट चाहिँ छ तर त्यो लेख्न मिल्दैन हामीले मिल्छ त क्यान यु राइट इट नो बिकज according to the rule हामीले लेख्नु पर्ने भनेको के हो हामीले लेख्नु पर्ने भनेको के हो जहिले पनि सरी म उल्टो लेखेछु है आइम सरी यस यो चाहिँ छ हामीलाई एमन्ट भन्नु पाइँदैन अब यहाँ त एम नट लेखेर हुँदैन सो वी गो विथ आरन्ट आई बुझिन्छ
Yes.
गुड है अर्को तपाईको फेरि यसमै फेरि अब क्वेसनै अब नेगेटिभमा आयो है आई एम नट योर फ्रेन्ड तिम्रो साथी होइन आई एम नट योर फ्रेन्ड मान्छेमा चाहिँ के लेख्ने
Am I?
यसमा चाहिँ आर आयो भने एम आएन बिकज एम त युज हुन्छ नि इङ्ग्लिसमा होइन एमन्टको हुँदैन त आई एम नट योर फ्रेन्ड एम आई है यसलाई यसरी युज गर्ने All right. Similarly, they were playing football yesterday. There is nothing to worry about. Auxiliary verb there is nothing to worry about. We need not to worry about anything because are we playing verb? All right. ठीक है वर्क ओभर के बताएन सो अब एक्सिलरी वर्ब भएपछि सक्यो हामीले टेन्सनमा सो
Weren't they होला
they were playing football yesterday weren't they यसो गरौँ यो दिएको ठाउँमा अलिकति यसलाई घुमाउँ त यसो गरौँ ल Priya and Prerana were playing football yesterday weren't they है बुझिन्छ ल similarly Rani has bought a car. Rani has bought a car. Here's the question tag. You can see here, right? Your B3 पनि छ यहाँ. B3 भए पनि doesn't matter because अब यो simple के यो present perfect tense मा हुने भयो. So present perfect tense को structure subject plus has have being auxiliary verb हैन? Auxiliary and B3 हुन्छ. So अब के लेख्नु पर्ने? Hasn't she?
Hasn't she?
Hasn't she? Hasn't she? अब यो pronoun को पनि यो चाहिँ capital हुँदैन है. Just for your information. है अब I त कहिले पनि small लेखिँदैन नि त है. यो pronoun I कहिले पनि small लेखिँदैन है. Mind that. अब IT लेख्दा त यो pronoun होइन. IT भनेको there are dual words हैन? Multiple words. तर I single लेख्दाखेरि चाहिँ म भन्नु खोजेको भने चाहिँ right you never write it in small letter. या लोअर केसमा लेखिँदैन अप्पर केस अर्थात् क्यापिटल लेटरमा लेख्नुपर्छ है अब अरु चाहिँ they remain in lower case small letter. All right बुझ्यो ल अर्को पनि गर्नुस् let us write it down. She couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. So what should be his question tag?
Could
he do it? Could he? Oh yes, because auxiliary verb is already there. Because auxiliary verb is already there, so he couldn't do it. Could he? Right? उसले गर्न सकेन यो सक्यो र right? ल You use right. Would you?
Yes,
It's
sir.
very easy. Right? It's basic, right? Please mind this question number B. Right? This is often asked in examination, and you do not want to miss it. Right? So, अर्को परेको चाहिँ when auxiliary verb, so let's go abbreviation, right? Auxiliary verb, short form. So when auxiliary verb is not present in the sentence itself, sentence man नहुँदाखेरि जस्तै हामीले टेन्स पढेको छौँ है कुन टेन्समा चाहिँ तपाईको auxiliary verb हुँदैन out of double tense कुन टेन्समा चाहिँ auxiliary verb हुँदैन Uh-oh. Simple present and simple past. Have you been sleeping, people? God. Like, simple present or simple past? Tell me the structure of simple present. Anyone? Simple present. Subject plus?
Bhavan or Bhafa plus subject.
Thank goodness. I like that, Rami. Or else that would be a big shame, right? Thank goodness. Subject plus B1 or B5 plus object. Right? Or simple past connects B2 plus object. Rest or सबैमा के छ auxiliary verbs हैन जस्तै present continuous or present progressive मा is MR plus B4. So is MR is also there, B4 is also there. हैन अर्कोमा पनि सबै अरु सबैमा हेर्नु हो भने अब फ्युचरमा त will र shall छँदै छ हैन बस दुई वटा छ सो अब त्यसको गरौँ हामी Preeti buys grocery items every week. If you take a look at this sentence, the sentence is different from the earlier one because the earlier one had auxiliary verb in the sentence itself. Sentence आफै थियो है but अब यहाँ आइसकेपछि हामी के देख्छौँ भने यहाँनिर we don't see any auxiliary verb देखिन्छ हामीले त 25 बाट list down गरेर कुनै पाइन्छ यहाँ no we don't see it है अब but luckily what do we have main verb चाहिँ कुन हो which main verb is this b1 b2 b3 b4 b5 this is verb verb 5 so this is in simple case अब in English there is a rule there's a rule that तपाईँको B1 र B5 युज हुँदाखेरि यिनीहरुको auxiliary verb B1 को do B5 को does हैन B2 को चाहिँ auxiliary verb did हुन्छ Are you getting me people?
Yes, sir.
No, good.
Does see होला
Doesn't.
अब ल है मैले भनिहालेँ अब यसमा auxiliary verb B5 छ B5 is not auxiliary verb in itself हैन ल यस्तो hold on कहाँ didn't see हुन्छ यो पाइदै भनेर
does भन्छ नि
doesn't see
does yes you should rather go for that right so B5 is some auxiliary मैले भने यस्तो लेख्नु does है अब you can't go with by is not see right that would be a very dumb answer there and you do not want to sound dumb do you no of course not right so does auxiliary अब हेर्ने sentence affirmative हैन so tag negative हुनु पर्यो negative doesn't so Preeti is the name of a girl right is it
doesn't she
doesn't see
isn't right doesn't see Preeti buys grocery item every week doesn't see जस्तै यो चाहिँ कहिले भन्यो भने let's say you share a room with Preeti and you happen to go into the kitchen but you saw no grocery items and you got confused you know and there's a friend another person who share rooms with you too right and you just scratch your head and tell hey Preeti buys grocery every week doesn't say हैन र Preeti ले प्रत्येक हप्ता किन्छ नि grocery हैन र भन्छ oh yes भन्छ ल my goodness what happened to her this week यो भाइ किन नरहेछ है कति राम्रो सुन्नु अब के how often does Preeti buy grocery item भन्नु कस्तो हुन्छ अब कति पटक किन्छ you already know that she buys every week हैन ल so यसलाई यसरी भन्ने है so doesn't see बुझ्यो यो don't worry I'll give further examples to that so next one is la they flew kites yesterday afternoon हिजो दिउँसो है ल yesterday afternoon they flew kites ल के हुन्छ क्वेशन
Don't they?
oh
Didn't they?
flew is a verb to of fly. I know Smita,
doesn't they?
Yes.
right? Yes. So this is simple past tense. Oh, doesn't one. I'll get offended, you know. I'm going to die now. अब हेर्नु नि त्यहाँ सेन्टेन्स हेर्नु fly को verb to हो यो भनेपछि simple past tense पनि हैन र
Sorry sir अर्कै भयो
all right right no worries so they flew kites yesterday afternoon so verb to where is it did अब हाम्रो क्वेशन के छ क्वेशन अब अफर्मेटिभमा छ so didn't they भन्नु हुन्छ didn't they or didn't they ल they flew kites yesterday afternoon didn't they उनीहरूले हिजो चङ्गा उडाएन र उडाएन र म त्यस्तो लागेको थियो राइट बुझ्दैछ आर यु गेटिङ गुड ल अब अर्को भने ल म तिमीलाई के पनि भन्न चाहन्छु भने अब यो इङ्ग्लिसमा जस्तै लेट्स कम्पेयर क्वेसन नम्बर 1 सी क्वेसन नम्बर 1 को सी राइट एन्ड 2 सी है ल अहिले म लेख्नु विच आई एम गोइङ टु राइट ल लेट्स कम्पेयर द सेन्टेन्स Rani has bought a car. So Rani has a car. So apparently or seemingly, what difference do you find between
Does not
C
see,
and 2C? I'm asking about difference, not the answer. But a difference keep up around
Yes, sir. That's all.
helping verb छ यसमा
अब एउटामा के छ भने माथि
Has ले main role गरेको छ
has पछाडी भित्री देखिन्छ है bought भनेको बाइको verb 3 तल चाहिँ has सिंगल आएको छ अब एउटा कुरा this is really important
helping verb ले मेन verb को काम गराछ
एक्ज्याक्टली मान्छे मैले बताउन खोजेको के भने तपाईलाई you has have had है has मात्र होइन तपाईको has have had let me highlight them by putting them inside single inverted comma has have had when they come single भनेको इंग्लिशमा has have had भनेको कि भित्री लिएर आउँछ हो पर्फेक्ट टेन्समा कि भित्री लिएर आउँछ यु नो दैट कि त तपाईको पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्समा been plus before लिएर आउँछ but if they do not come along with verb 3 nor been plus before एक्लै आइदियो क्या जस्तै यहाँ हेर्नु न एक्लै आइदियो भने they turn out to be के हो थाहा छ has or have के हुन्छ has or have simple present tense के हुन्छ कुन टेन्स हुँदो रहेछ
simple present
simple present tense हुँदो रहेछ सिंगल आएको बेला भनेपछि had चाहिँ के हुन्छ त had भनेको
past perfect
past tense हुँदो रहेछ अब so what mainly students do is Rani has a car देखेपछि they go with hasn't she अब यस्तो है फेरि क्वेशन ट्याग बुझेपछि तपाईको अब यो पछि आउने लेसन पनि एकदम इजी हुन्छ तपाईलाई बुझ्न जस्तै रानी has a car नेगेटिभ बनाउनु रानी hasn't a car भन्दै साउन्ड सो डाम हैन अब तपाईले के बुझ्नु पर्यो भने has सिंगल आयो भने ए यो चाहिँ सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट हुँदो रहेछ है भनेपछि वर्ब आएको रहेछ अब यो hasn't she लेख्नु भनेको इट इज भन्नु न यति सम स्टुपिड कि Preeti buys grocery every item. Buys not she, and still becoming very confident, still arguing about one of your answer, still claiming your answer to be true. This is as dumb as this is, right? Preeti buys grocery, buys not she. Wow, what sort of English is that? It is as dumb as one of this, right? So, we have to buझ्नु यसो हेर्ने has रहेछ ए यो सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट रहेछ सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट को एक्सिलरी के हामीलाई थाहा छ नि हैन के हो सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट को एक्सिलरी verb 5 को does verb 1 to do so के लेख्नु पर्यो Rani has a car doesn't she है अब नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा यही हो के सेम माथि हेर्नु एक्सिलरी verb चिनेपछि एक्सिलरी भन्न नट आल्दिनु नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा Ramesh is my student Ramesh is not my student हैन तल Preeti buys grocery item every week Preeti does not buy grocery item every week Ramesh has a car. Ramesh hasn't a car. Ramesh does not have a car. When you learn this question tag properly, what do you understand? You understand the concept of deriving auxiliary verb. As a result, you eventually perform well even in the upcoming lessons. You got a calendar, eh? Now, what is this question? D number. Let's say Deepak had Deepak had breakfast.
Didn't he? Didn't he?
Deepak had breakfast. Hadn't he? Oh, no.
होइन
Had single eye. Right? Had single eye. So this turns out to be simple past of B2. Okay?
didn't he?
किन B2? Because एक्लै आएको छ नि त है. B2 आएपछि yes. हाम्रो महेन्द्रले भन्नुभयो जस्तै did I, right? So didn't he? Deepak had breakfast, didn't he? खायो होइन र दिपकले खाएको छैन र, right? Something like this. यहाँसम्म बुझ्यो? Now this is just the trailer. Entire movie is yet to come, right? And the movie comes next up. Right? So you think some and some of you may be currently feeling, what is this person teaching? You know, this is something really easy. I already know this. Hold on, hang on, right? Don't be so confident. We are yet to come, right? We have some copy on this. So do you have any question till here? Any question? A little confusion when so many to ask. Does anyone know the total number of students in our class, in this cadet class, in a group? So currently 16 students.
16.
So it's 14, I know, excluding
14,
me and
yeah.
Rajendra sir.
Yeah, 14.
So all the time, is it always 14?
Yes, sir. The number is same.
Oh, and the number is the same. All right. Then the class started with a student I won't feel good because I changed the schedule. And it's like कोही absent भएन नै भनेपछि कोही absent हुनुहुन्छ आज जीके क्लासमा कति जना हुनुहुन्थ्यो if you remember anyone
सर त्यो एक दुई जना मात्रै छैन सर क्लास जस्तो लाग्छ सर अब हेर्नुपर्छ सर
all right so if they seek any help please
I take only English, sir.
सुजन सर
हजुर हजुर
यहाँनिर तपाईको स्टुडेन्ट हाम्रो इभिनिङ यो ग्रुपको चाहिँ जम्मा 12 छ हैन
ए हजुर 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 हजुर
12 पिपल हो उनीहरु चाहिँ अलि स्पेशल केयर गर्नुपर्छ यहाँ पैसा नतिरेको मान्छेहरु पनि आइराछ जस्तो छ यो शिशिर कसरी छिर्यो शिशिर भन्ने थाहा छैन ओके अब भोलिदेखि त क्लास मिल्छ नि हैन हजुरको अगाडि आउँछ नि हैन
all right so कोही absent हुनुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ please if they seek any help please make them available right and as per Rajendra said because things go both hand in hand right so you do your part the can does its part right so you do your you do your duty you get the right right all right so on that note let's once again come back to our topic right so 1 to 2 yes
मैले ह्याड अनि सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स बुझिन सर
यस्तो भनेको हजुरको तपाईको हैज हैव र ह्याड चाहिँ प्राय जसो तपाईको पर्फेक्ट टेन्समा है याद छ तपाईलाई पर्फेक्ट टेन्स याद छ तपाईलाई प्रेजेन्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्स पास्ट पर्फेक्ट टेन्स र फ्युचर पर्फेक्ट टेन्स हैन त्यसमा चाहिँ तपाईको के छ तपाईको प्रेजेन्ट टेन्समा हैज प्लस b3 छ हैन प्रेजेन्ट पर्फेक्टमा
Has plus B3.
पास्ट पर्फेक्टमा तपाईको had प्लस b3 छ
Had plus B3.
फ्युचर पर्फेक्टमा तपाईको के छ will have plus b3 छ हैन ल तर त्यस्तै तपाईको पर्फेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिभ अर्थात् पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअसमा प्रेजेन्ट पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअसमा has plus been plus b4 छ हैन हो तपाईको पास्ट पर्फेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिभमा had plus been plus b4 छ र फ्युचर पर्फेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिभमा चाहिँ will have plus been plus b4 छ अब यिनीहरु सबैमा यसो ख्याल गर्नुभयो भने नि यसको पछाडी has र had को पछाडी एउटा मेन भर भएको छ हैन पर्फेक्टमा b3 पर्फेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिभमा b4 तर मैले भन्नु खोजेको चाहिँ यदि कुनै पनि नलिआयो के जस्तै b3 पनि आएन पछाडी bin plus b4 पनि आएन भने चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ अब पर्फेक्ट टेन्स पनि नभएर तपाईको पर्फेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिभ टेन्स पनि नभएर that turns out to be simple present tense or has and have and simple past tense had हुँदो रहेछ बुझ्नु भयो त्यही भएर हामीले के गर्यौं भने यो 1 नम्बरको सी मा सरी 1 नम्बरको ई नम्बरमा हैन यहाँ हैज पछाडी v3 छ हो हैज बट भनेको छ ल यसमा v3 भनेपछि this has is an auxiliary verb हैन किन because we know that in present perfect tense has a plus v3 अब एउटा मेन वर्ब भएपछि अर्को अटोमेटिकली auxiliary verb भइहाल्यो त्यही भएर हामीले यसमा has राख्यौं एकदम राम्रो गर्यौं हामीले नेगेटिभ बनाउँदा पनि त्यही गर्ने हो रानी has not bought a car भन्ने हो हैन तर तपाईको तलनेर चाहिँ अब सी नम्बरमा हेर्नुभयो भने 2 को सी नम्बर त्यहाँनेर रानी has a car भन्दाखेरि there is no any main verb that is being followed by this has or have त्यही भएर एक्लै आयो भने चाहिँ हामीले has र have लाई verb 5 भन्ने अब verb 5 भनेपछि त अब has लाउनु कहाँ पाइयो त हैन पाइन्छ त पाइँदैन नि verb 5 भयो भने त अब does लाउनु पर्यो हैन have एक्लै आयो भने त verb 1 हुन्छ verb 1 हो भने do लाउनु पर्यो र had एक्लै आयो भने हामीले के लाउनु पर्यो verb 2 लाउनु पर्यो बुझिन्छ
सर
ल अहिले यसो गरौँ सबैले एउटा सानो यसकै सपोर्टिङ एक्सरसाइज गरौँ त ल I'll give you few questions है ल try solving it Alright, so सबैले solve गर्नुस् this is going to be a first assignment for today first assignment alright
कमेन्ट गराउनु सर
कमेन्ट गर्ने yes Alright, it's all good. You I think you would be clear about the concept, right?
फर्स्टमा aren't I
Yes. Let's go to Mahendra. Why didn't you send me it in the chat box for you, right? Serious talk in the chat box na parai dinna.
हस्
सबै पठाउने नि सबै पठाउने है के यसो गर्नु च्याट बक्स तिर ध्यान नदिनु पहिला सबै आन्सर रेडी गर्नु पर्यो हैन एउटा एउटा गरेर नपठाउनु द्याट वोन्ट बी गुड है एकैचोटी च्याट बक्समा पठाउनु भने एबीसीडी सबैको पठाउनु न or the best thing would be rather doing it in a copy right and get ready with your answer till I just check it right all right I am getting lots of messages in the chat box so I guess you've completed so I'm your uncle I'm not actually anyway for the sake of question I'm your uncle what is the question tag Aren't I or aren't I?
Aren't I?
Aren't I? Exactly. This answer must be aren't I. I'm your uncle, aren't I? You should not repeat this, should you? Oh, you should not repeat this, should you? Right? Something like this. You should not repeat this, should you? Why not anti? Because the sentence is negative and the tag must be positive. Right? Or they've been playing football. यसमा के हुन्छ डोन्ट दे कि haven't they
Don't they?
haven't they?
Haven't they?
Joro was.
अब अलिअलि बुझेको छ जुन थाहा भएन मलाई है ल सुन है यहाँ ह्याभ के छ ह्याभ एक्लै आएको छ र हेर्नु त ह्याभ त तपाईँको पर्फेक्ट के अरे प्रेजेन्ट पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युस टेन्स भएर पो आएको छ ह्याभ एक्लै आएको छ र नो उसले बिफो पनि लिएर आएको छ पछाडि हो यस्तो लिएर आएको छ भने चाहिँ यो तपाईँको के हुन्छ यो सेम टेन्स नै रहन्छ भनेपछि यो पर्फेक्ट प्रोग्रेसिभ टेन्स रह्यो अब वान भर्ब के अरे भर्ब अलरेडी छ यहाँनिर अनि फर यु काइन्ड इन्फर्मेसन two main verb cannot come in a row. दुईटा मेन भर्ब चाहिँ कहिले पनि सँगै आउँदैन है Have you ever heard the sentence I ate slept twice भनेर सुन्नुभएको छ
No sir.
No you won't hear that है दुईटा मेन भर्ब कहिले पनि आउँदैन अब यहाँ मेन भर्ब आइसकेको छ त हैन हेर्नु नै भर्ब आइसकेको छ यो भर्ब हो भने अब यो बाँकी के हो एक्सिलरी भर्ब पनि देयर इज नो डाउट सो यसको आन्सर haven't they चाहिँ है अब ई नम्बरको चाहिँ हेर्नुलाई सी द डिफरेन्स है मैले भनेको मेरो पोइन्ट थियो सी नम्बर ई नम्बरको डिफरेन्स हेर्नु त के डिफरेन्स छ यहाँ चाहिँ ह्याभ एक्लै आएको छ कि अब के देखिन्छ यहाँ ह्याभको पछाडि भित्री छ यहाँ बिन प्लस बिफोर छ नो नथिङ हैन भनेपछि एक्लै आएको भने के हुन्छ अरे ह्याज र ह्याभ के हुन्छ सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स हुन्छ सो ह्याभ भनेको यहाँनिर भर्ब 1 भयो के भयो भर्ब 1 हामी माथि हेर्नुस् न दे प्ले फुटबल प्ले इज भर्ब 1 सो वी राइट डोन्ट दे हैन
Don't they?
तल पनि अब माथि प्ले पनि त भर्ब 1 हुँदा हामीले के रे डु राख्दै रहेछौँ भनेपछि अब त ह्याभ पनि भर्ब 1 हो भनेपछि के राख्ने अब ह्याभमा पनि
Don't they?
बुझ्यो
Yes.
यहाँ दुई तीन जना हुँदो रहेछ अघि अझै नबुझेको ल प्लिज यु मे लाइ मी बट यु क्यान नट लाइ योरसेल्फ भन्नु है बुझेको छैन भने अझै I don't mind even growing old, you know, teaching you people, right? You may ask me again and again. La. Somebody push me up.
Yes sir.
You promise me? Oh, right, anyway. Push me is up. I'm asking you one last time. Right? So next time if you commit mistake, you know, I'll send my eSave account. You know what to do after that. I'll pay me money or don't sit in my class. La, है ल टुक्रा ख्याल गर्नुपर्छ कि सोधिहाल्नु अहिले नै नबुझेको छ
Question number 8.
Yes, Smita does not want to be poor. Very wise. La. So they have a football. है मैले भन्नु खोजेको तपाईलाई पोइन्ट के हो भने नि has have had एक्लै आयो भने एक्लै भनेको के भनेको हामीले टेन्स पढेको छौँ हैन टेन्समा तपाईको has have had हामीले यसो पढ्दाखेरि ख्याल गर्नुहुन्छ भने तपाईले has have had पर्फेक्ट टेन्समा भित्री लिएर आउँथ्यो पर्फेक्ट कन्टिन्युअस टेन्समा चाहिँ बिन प्लस बिफोर लिएर आउँछ हैन डु यु एग्री स्मिता तपाईलाई थाहा छैन है
Yes sir.
ल तर has have had एक्लै आयो भने के अब एक्लै भनेको के भनेको पछाडी न भित्री लिएर आयो न बिन प्लस बिफोर लिएर आयो भनेको एक्लै इन्डिपेन्डेन्टली आयो फ्रीली आयो के एकदम फ्रीली आयो भने चाहिँ के हुँदो रहेछ has have had has र have सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स भयो र had के भयो सिम्पल पास्ट टेन्स भयो अब त्यो भएपछि के गर्नु पर्यो हामीले अब सिम्पल प्रेजेन्ट टेन्स हो भने हामीले एक्जुअली ह्याभ राखेर भएन हामीले डु राख्नु पर्यो ह्याभ हो भने तपाईको ह्याज हो भने भर्ब 5 हामी डज राख्छौँ हैन त्यस्तै तपाईको फेरि अर्को ह्याड आयो भने चाहिँ अघि लेख्यौँ नि हामीले ह्याडको क्वेसन
सुजन सर
ह्याड आयो भने चाहिँ भर्ब यस सर
सर
सर हजुर I'm listening, sir.
You have 1 minute left है हाम्रो नयाँ क्लास फेरि अर्को क्लास सुरु हुन्छ 8 बजे देखि हजुरको
all right I'll
हजुरले
conclude that
सिधै दिनुस् हस् थ्यांक यू
है ल all right so तपाईले कन्सेप्ट बुझ्नुभयो है अब आज चाहिँ किन यत्रो टाइम लाग्यो डोन्ट प्यानिक है भोलि यो लेसन कम्प्लिट हुन्छ किनकि तपाईको यो मेन कुरा यो 1 र 2 इज भेरी भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट यसको बेस्ट भनेको यो है टुमोरो विदिन an hour we are going to complete there are about 14 or 15 rules आज जस्ट दुईटा मात्र गर्ने because this is really important है बुझ्यो स्मिता बुझ्नुभयो अहिले
Yes sir.
ल भेरी वाइज है एकदम ठिक छ ल अहिले यहाँसम्म कन्सेप्ट क्लियर
Yes sir. Yes sir.
यसलाई एकचोटि फेरि प्र्याक्टिस गर्ने भने फेरि क्वेसन मलाई सोध्नु होला है
सुजन सर
हजुर यस
सर मैले हजुरलाई त्यो मेसेन्जरमा क्वेशनहरु सल्भ गरेको पठाइदिए थिए चेक गर्दिनु न भनेर
Are we connected already? हामी फेसबुकमा फ्रेन्ड्स छौं अलरेडी
हजुर सर मैले रिक्वेस्ट पठाएको थिएँ सर
ए अल राइट ल भनेपछि त्यो मेसेज रिक्वेस्ट नगरौँ है है अल राइट
सर
यस
हजुरको त्यो अङ्ग्रेजी बाटिकामा चाहिँ अझै त्यो प्र्याक्टिस गर्नलाई चाहिँ त्यो क्वेसन हालिदियो भने चाहिँ झनै राम्रो हुन्थ्यो सर
Yes, I'm working out on it. I have lots of class, so I'm finding it really difficult. But I will work on that. I will mind that. I mind
Okay, sir, okay.
All right. अब causative
Okay, sir.
verb चाहिँ म राखिदिइहाल्छु अब क्वेसन ट्यागको त सकेको छैन सायद छ जस्तो लाग्यो रिमेम्बर because I used it long ago है ल त्यो कुरा ख्याल गर्नु all right then
Yes.
please practice it again and I will keep in mind to what Mahindra and Shishir suggested me and wish you all good night goodbye see you all
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
गुड नाइट सर
pleasure everyone pleasure
ल सुजन सर गुड नाइट
good night sir
अयो ल भाइ बहिनीहरू तिमीहरूको अब 100 क्वेसन छ हैन रिलिजन एन्ड माइथोलोजीमा यु क्यान जो है त यो पासवर्डबाट हैन अर्को पास यदि लाइभ हो भने डिफेन्स ओपन स्कुलबाट गएर लाइभ हेर्दा हुन्छ है
ओके सर
युट्युबमा थ्यांक यू गाइज
थ्याङ्क यू सर गुड नाइट सर